Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video.
Yes guys, so back on the YouTube grind. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, well, this whole video is going to be like the full weekend. So today we've got the Teamrfit meetup, and then tomorrow I've got Jack on stage, and we're going to sort of film parts of the show today as well. We've just filled up the tank and got a Starbucks, and we're currently on our way up to Loughborough. From Loughborough, so we'll be at the meetup, and then from the meetup we are going to go to Kettering, which is where we've got an Airbnb before staying over, because that's where the Naturals 4 is tomorrow. Currently on my second high day, so it's a bit of a, I didn't expect today to be an impromptu high day. I thought it was just going to be a little bit of extra food pre and post, but I only gained, so yesterday I had a high day. It was my first 4 high day meals, and then an off-plan meal was my final meal, which, to be honest, I was a little bit reluctant to have, but I got called gay for not having it, so we ended up having a burger and fries. It was like a B-Tech Five Guys, but it was actually pretty good.
It was good.
The meat was like, for Phoebe and I, we both like our meat like fully cooked.
Yeah.
It's a little bit pink in the middle, so I don't really mind it, but Phoebe's was a lot pinker than mine.
As soon as I see pink on a burger or any kind of beef, I just can't eat it because I just think it's just not cooked, which I know it's not, but my brain just does not like that. So I've always been like it as well, haven't I?
Yeah.
But yeah.
But anyway, so we had that. So yesterday I probably had about 6,300-ish calories, give or take. And I was 93.1 kilos yesterday, and I was 94.1 kilos. So I was only a kilo up after that much food. So we've got another high day again today, but no off that meal. Just the normal high day food, which is 900 carbs, so about another 5,300 calories or so. So about nearly 12,000 calories in the last, well, by the end of the day, in the last 48 hours, which will be pretty nuts. I'm feeling a fair bit fuller already. It's quite nice having like the output, because like my legs are a little bit battered. I know I really don't walk on Thursday and did 40 minutes cardio, so like it's nice to have my legs like sort of freshening up. But yeah, the general consensus is get to the gym with minimal stops and services for pee breaks, stuff like that. Although we've got Starbucks, so probably not going to be the case. I reckon we're stopping at Gordane in like 10 minutes. So yeah, either way, the consensus is get to the meetup. I'm training, usually I don't train at the meetup, so I'm training push arms with probably Teamrfit's most dangerous member, Finn Allison. So that would be good fun. And then after that, it'll just be a case of obviously enjoying the meetup. I think people are going out for food after, obviously I'm prep, so I'll bring my meal prep. And then away from that, it's just going to be a good day. Obviously Jack's on stage tomorrow. Calling it now, overall winner. Like, I think he's going to win the overall. Like, he looks funny.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, especially like for me.
Yeah,
cool. But it would also be really cool for Jack as well, because that's the first show. But yeah, we're coming for that.
Reminds me of someone.
But yeah, that's the intro, guys, and I'll see you guys later on.
Bye.
We've just got to the physique club. It's like 12, yeah. A lot of pee breaks, prep bladder kicking in already. Not even drank that much today, but we're gonna go and see what the crack is and train in probably like an hour and a half. I need to eat a meal first anyway, but that is that. Right guys, so we've just consumed the pre-workout meal. Well, I've consumed the pre-workout meal. Phoebe's just been chilling. But basically, today, is, like I said, it was like impromptu high day. So I prepped my normal training day food, which is 600 carb. So I had 300 grams of carb basically to fit in. Now, usually my high days consist of a good amount of crumpets, so that was easy enough, but there was only 6 crumpets available, so had to. You're trying to get in the vlog, bro. Trying to get in the vlog. He's trying to get in the vlog. KFC, KFC in prep, bro. This guy.
8 weeks out.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Don't tell Reese, bro.
I'll try not. I'll release this after you're done prep. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay,
Thank
sweet.
you, bro.
All good. 8 weeks time, yeah. So. Yeah, so I had to go to spa in the morning, which was good because I had the time to, because I thought I was going to have to do cardio, but I didn't actually have to do cardio. So we've got the output day as well, obviously. But what I did have to do is find some food. I did actually bring sultanas just on the off chance I did need some extra food, but I'm not going to do 300 grams of carbs worth of sultanas because that would be horrendous. So I've got
basically an extra 6 like crumpets in today with some jam and some. I've got a good amount of sultanas, like 100 grams of sultanas, which is like 72 carb, some squares bars, and then a few other like small manipulations. But basically, it's 900 grams of carbs, and I'm gonna have to suck it up and eat it. To be fair, like it was the same with like the last time that I did. Like the first day wasn't too bad. It's just as the second day goes on, I find it harder and harder because my appetite's still not really that great. But I'm also not complaining. Like I'm glad that I'm not hungry. It's cool. Like if this prep like continues this way, it'd be so easy. But we're gonna have to just walk around for a bit, get some light movement in. Obviously, like I said, I want to keep steps relatively low because it's the output. But at the same time, I'm going to be socialising and whatnot. And also, I just want this food to go down. Then we're gonna pop 2 magic pills, aka Anadrols. I'm still in a health phase, but well, injectables wise. But we've had a bit of fun because of the high days with some Anadrol, utilising that to basically just really push the fullness aspect. So we're doing 2 of those today pre-workout. Yesterday we did 1.5, which is 75 milligrams. Today we're doing 100 milligrams, which is the most I've ever taken. Which, to be fair, yesterday was the most I've ever taken. Usually the most I took in the off season was 50. But we're gonna do 2 of those today, so it's gonna be pretty gnarly post-workout. Yeah, little bit.
Yes! Here we go! Yes! Again! Come on! Come on then! Yes! Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, come on, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, come on, 18, 19, come on, 20, drive, yeah, come on, come on.
Come on, babe. Come on, babe.
Right guys, so the meetup's kind of wrapping up, like there's half an hour or so left. I'm currently at 2 meals. It is like, Phoebes, what time is it, sorry? Okay, thank you. See, my missus does the same. We're picking them. So it's currently 5:30. Had 2 meals in my intro. Got 3 fat meals to get now. I've got my post plus 2 more meals. It's gonna be a long night, plus an hour drive. I'm all here for it. We just did the deadlift challenge, which bear in mind I deadlifted yesterday, and I will say I was the only one, I'm pretty sure, to dead stop all of the reps in the top 3. So I'm gonna blow my own smoke. Guess what? We won Conte stuff when I'm sponsored by Conte. So, you know, can't really go wrong with my gift pump. Got my client Elliot here, who's now in the 6-page deadlift club. So shout out to Elliot.
And you told me not to be a pussy. My back off. Done 200 for 9 and then lost on the deadlift challenge.
3 sets of deadlifts, bro. Holy fatigue. Right, guys. So we have just concluded like the final part of the meetup. So we've just been to Nando's. I obviously didn't have a Nando's. I mean, I had an off-plan meal yesterday anyway for my last meal of my high day, but today I actually have just normal high day food. So for me, meal 4. For everyone else, a nice Nando's. Well, except David. David on his 30 grams of cream of rice, 50 grams of whey, and 30 grams of grapes. I'm sorry, David. It's what you got to do though. But yeah, obviously a very successful day at the meetup, which was obviously wicked. Overall, a really good day. I think I already mentioned. Oh yeah, I already mentioned this. I won the deadlift challenge, but I didn't win it. I came 3rd. But we're off to Kettering now. Gonna go back to the Airbnb or the Premier Inn and just chill the fuck out because we've got a busy day again tomorrow. Ideally I'd want to get up early, go to a pure gym nearby, and do my cardio before the show. So that'll be that. But yeah, Jack's on probably about 11, so obviously got a few hours before then to obviously get everything sort of ready, and then it'll be a case of him hopefully winning his class, then us staying around, him winning the overall, and then a nice journey home. Yes guys, so we have made it to the Premier Inn. Just finished off my last meal. It's 10 p.m. Last meal's gone down. I had another squares bar to eat from that previous meal. I had a Nando's. I forgot to bring the squares bar, but we've done it. We've had all of the food today. So at this point, in the last 48 hours or so, had about 11.5 thousand calories, which is mad to think about. But you know what's even madder is, like, for example, Reese did just shy of this in 1 day for his high day last week, which is absurd. But that's open bodybuilding for you, isn't it, realistically? But we've completed it. We've got here in one piece, safe and sound. I'm tired as fuck, to be honest with you. I think Phoebe is too. She's just quite sunburnt. Sorry, explaining you. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be off to bed in a minute. Plan is tomorrow, get up, go to a local pure gym, probably have to get a day pass, and do my cardio, and then probably shoot off to the venue, and yeah, watch Jack compete, mate. Watch Jack compete, mate. Yeah, sound. Yeah, watch Jack compete, and it will be a good day. But today has been a very good day too. But I'm just pretty tired now. But that's also probably all the food and just all the social battery maxing, and yeah, overall it's been a great day. But yeah, either way, I'll speak to you guys in a little bit. Right, good morning guys. Hopefully everyone's good. Phoebe, say hello.
Hi guys.
So it is a show day for Jack, which is quite cool. Been up a little while. I went to a pure gym to do my cardio, which was a right hassle. I had to buy a day pass, but because I've got a membership at a pure gym, like local to me for my cardio, it made it really difficult for me to buy like a day pass at another pure gym for some reason. Because it's like, you've already got an account. Yeah, I fucking know that. Duh. And then yeah, basically I eventually managed to get one, which was a right hassle. And then I finally got one. I go up to the pure gym, and you have to have a card or a fob to get in. But like, what's the point in being able to purchase a day pass? Because people who have a day pass aren't going to have a fob or whatever to get in. So I don't see how, you know, like that's the thing. Because like otherwise I basically just wasted my money. Thankfully, someone let me in. But yeah, absolute pain in the ass. Finally got in there, and then realised I forgot my water bottle, which was brilliant. So I did 40 minutes on the Stairmaster with absolutely no water, which was, you know, it could have been worse realistically, but it wasn't the most pleasant experience. But either way, back now, ready to go. I've literally just got to eat this meal. This is not normally my first meal on rest day, so it's actually normally my meal 2. But my meal 1 is a shake, which is a lot more convenient. But the main reason I'm eating this is because it's been in a cool bag for like 24 hours and it's yogurt, so I don't want it to go funny or anything like that, so I'm switching them around. Also, it's a lot easier to eat a shake or drink a shake when I'm at the show, whereas like this is just going to be a bit more tedious. So we've got this tub of yogurt to eat. We have 150 grams of fruit, tropical fruit, and then I will also have 20 grams of dark chocolate with this, but I left it in the car, so I'll go get that when we leave. And that's meal 1, or usually meal 2, and then meal 2 is just 70 grams of whey, which I'll have on the show, and then I've got my meal 3 and 4, which are both chicken and rice. But either way, that is that. We'll be leaving in about 5-10 minutes, and then I'll see you guys at the show.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the background in your mouth. Bring them out, 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 bring them out. A quarter turn facing the rear. And a quarter turn to your right.
Yeah, nice, Jack.
And a most muscular. In second place, number 23, Yanni.
Yeah, come on, Jack.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of an absolutely phenomenal junior class, Jack!
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a round of applause for a phenomenal standard of junior athlete.
Hello guys, obviously you can see it's very windy. So, as you guys saw, Jack won his class, which was, to be honest, not really a surprise. But at the same time, he did look really good, and it was a very, very good lineup in all fairness. So yeah, it was really, really cool. I'm out on a little walk now. Obviously, you know, as much as I'm in coach mode, I'm also got to be in athlete mode. I've 14k steps to take off. I've only done a few thousand so far. So just going to keep on going out on little walks throughout the day. Obviously Jack's not going to be on the near for a good few hours, several hours. So he's chilling, he's posted up, he's got a bit of food to eat now, or a bit more food to eat. We didn't put too much food in. He actually only had about 50 grams of carbs pre-stage, and the reason being is like he's full as the house anyway. He doesn't really go super flat, and also I wanted to keep his midsection nice and tight, but there's definitely more room to push fullness. So going into the overall, we will push fullness even more while maintaining same level of dryness, hardness, and condition, which is going to be very exciting. So just kind of basically just want to hold where he is at now, and then we'll just put in a fair bit more food a little bit closer to him going on stage later on. But for the time being, a little walk, get some steps in, and just chill out, I guess. It's a nice path.
Audience members, a round of applause for your bodybuilding winners. And a relax, thank you gentlemen, to the rear. DJ, announcement music, lights off. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a phenomenal standard of natural athlete today. So one last time, let's do this. Who's your overall champion? Who have you got? The overall champion is athlete number 47, Sam! And we have all...
Yes guys, so we are finally back home from Kettering. I'm filming this on my phone because I left my Osmo in Phoebe's handbag. But yeah, I've been back about 10 minutes, well 10-15 minutes, it's just gone, it's like 5-10 past 9. Steps wise, I think I'm sat at about just shy of 13k, so I only got like 1500 steps left to do, which is sound. Which that plus a meal plus some work to do. So literally the plan is eat my last meal, get that in, go on a walk while replying to WhatsApp messages, and then come back and just do a little bit more work before I go to bed. Probably not the most smart way to do things. I definitely could do my work first, then eat and then go to bed, but I also just would rather eat now because it's already pretty late. I don't really like eating right before I go to bed, especially because like my biggest meal on my normal training day. It's actually quite a big meal. It's like the same size as my pre-workout meal. So I don't really want to eat it right before I go to bed because we fucking sat in my stomach, and I like to go for a walk after it. So yeah, that's the general sort of plan. I just finished like unpacking everything and whatnot. But it's been a hell of a weekend. It's been a very, very good weekend. I'm pretty tired, to be honest. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's been a fantastic weekend. Obviously, you know, yesterday it was the meetup, which was wicked. I had a fat push session with Finn. I did the fucking deadlift challenge, which has absolutely ruined me today. I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to train tomorrow because my chest is absolutely ruined from doing push a day later and then taking like ridiculous amounts of assisted reps and probably doing a bit too much volume, which realistically I don't give a fuck about because I'm still fat. I'm not fucking that close to competing either, so it doesn't really matter. And then obviously pull wise, the deadlift did 2 days in a row essentially with the deadlift challenge. So my more so my posterior. I could definitely train back tomorrow, but I think I'd rather train push if I can. But I also don't want to do a fucking pull quality session. So if my fucking like top line feels how it feels now in the morning, I probably will train pull tomorrow, and then train legs as usual Tuesday, and then just do push on Wednesday and just switch pull and pull around, push and pull around. It just makes a bit more sense because like I said, I'd much rather the quality of the work is higher. Yeah, deadlift the deadlift challenge was obviously pretty fucking cool. Absolutely wrecked my hamstrings, to be fair, but you know it was good fun. It was really good fun. Obviously just then obviously go into Kettering, or no, after that we went to the Nando's, didn't we? Fucking hell. Which is obviously good fun, especially like just chatting with some of the boys. And then obviously travelled to Kettering from Loughborough into the hotel, and it was a nice Premier Inn. I haven't stayed in a Premier Inn for a long time, but it was a really comfy bed, to be fair, which is always a bonus. This morning I had some issues getting into the Pure Gym, as I previously explained, but we obviously got that 40 minutes of cardio done. It's actually quite a cute Pure Gym. Like, I don't really know how to describe it, and you're probably thinking, why the fuck am I describing it as cute? But it was really good. I didn't film too much from today from the show because I was just in like coach mode. You know, I was just taking it all in and just making sure I was there for Jack, which, you know, Jack absolutely smashed it, mate. Like, I'm so gassed. So actually, I haven't even talked about that, man. Yeah, I'd say he was like, I think he was second in the overall personally, but you could definitely make the argument for third in all fairness. But the guy who won was an absolute joke. Like, I know he's won overalls in the past, and like, he's really, really good. Sam Lowe, like, shout out him because he looks fucking insane, absolutely crazy. But it's funny because like Jack actually like has a similar shape to him in quite a lot of shots. So it's quite cool because it was just like Sam was literally just like a bigger version of Jack. But it was really, really cool to see, and like 100% like very happy with the result for both Jack and obviously for Sam, mate. Like, he looked incredible. Obviously absolutely smoked his class. To be fair, like, he didn't smoke his class. Like, his class was really good. Like, it was a very, very good competitive junior class, but he did do very well in that as well. I do think his glaze could have been better, to be entirely honest with you, going into the overall. I think like his actual look, I think, was better, but I think because his glaze was worse, it almost made him look like a bit more matte. And I do think that took away from like the sort of pop on stage almost, but that's just obviously data we have for next time. Basically, I need to make sure I get some fucking do some of my own glazing for him because they are apparently a little bit stingy. Even though I made him go. I basically told him if you want to go glaze on stage, which you do, you really want to go sort of ideally last in the queue for your class, and also on top of that, you just want to basically say like, oh, I've got dry skin, please give me a bit extra, and like try and milk it. But apparently a bit more stingy today, at least for the overalls. But either way, really happy with the result. Couldn't be happier. Obviously Jack's buzzing. We are not leaving this season without a sword. Like, I think that is the goal. Obviously we've got a good few shows lined up. This was a warm-up show, by the way. This is what a warm-up show should look like. If you do a warm-up show, don't be 8 weeks out. It should just be a case of you jumping in early because you're pretty much ready, or if not all the way in, early. It shouldn't be a case of, oh, you know, I'm still 8-10 weeks out condition-wise, but I'm going to do an early show just for the sake of it, and then you end up like not placing. Like, I've seen a lot of people do that, especially like, you know, just especially now, like the last, like all the shows I've been to the last year or so. But yeah, I'm going to get my last meal, which is 250 beef mince, 550 potato, 100 veg, 30 sauce. But yeah, either way, that is everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think that's everything. Like I said, I feel like I'm missing something though, But either way, an absolutely monumental day. I'm going to make sure I finish today off with all my boxes ticked though. So I've still got to go on a little walk, which is sound. And then away from that, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.